And my problem, Freya, is that when people start to go, oh, no, the coalition shouldn't, Poilievre's lost because he's too close to Trump. Firstly, that's not true, because Poilievre has always had a difficult relationship with Trump. But here in Australia, there's no evidence whatsoever that the public don't support Donald Trump, and that the coalition should not have gone 100% down the Trump route, because all the same issues are here. If, as Rita says, we are to get rid of this horrible left-wing government, Albanese is Joe Biden. Look at the comparisons. They can barely stand on a stage together without tripping over each other. They can barely speak the Queen's English. Both of them are hard left buffoons, and the Trump agenda of attacking wokeness was the key for the coalition to win this campaign, and they refused to do it.
But part of there is some truth in that, but also we have to remember the two key reasons people voted for Trump were inflation, cost of living, and illegal immigration. Think about what is at play this election.
The third one, which was the culture war issues. And in fact, in all the research, it showed that was number one for the independent voters. So that was underplayed greatly. Now, I disagree with you. I disagree with you on there being no negative connotations, because our media is uniquely terrible.
Media is... I'm talking about the real people.
Most Australians who... this is what they absorb. And they don't really, other than programs like this, or if they're online and they're seeing things on social media, most of what they consume about Donald Trump is just hysterical, false, far-left idiocy, even when it comes from some supposedly right-leaning commentators. So that's the perception that's out there.
Absolutely.
So that I can understand why they're worried about that. But a work of a coalition or any sort of conservative force in this country should be to articulate the policy positions and to fight on them. And if they actually did that, if they actually took the Trump agenda, forget about him, but if they looked at things like cost of living, the inflation issue, they looked at the culture war issues. These are significant issues. This is about the values of a country. They're not trivial. And if they fought on them, they would have a fighting chance. But they're so scared, they're so terrified to even have that comparison made, that they are just on the back foot. And that is not how you win as an opposition. You need to be in attack mode every single day.
100%, and that's my point, and that's what I'm talking about, the Donald Trump playbook. Not Donald Trump, but the Donald Trump playbook. The most successful ad that Trump won was the one attacking Kamala Harris on they, them, we stand for you. The coalition could have just done that and won the culture wars, but instead they walked away from Donald Trump like he's toxic right from the word go. The first thing Peter Dutton said was, after Trump's victory, Peter Dutton should have said, what a fantastic day for the world. Instead, he came out and he said, oh, there's no need to be afraid of a Donald Trump thing. No, we should be embracing the Trump victory and not playing on Labor's ground, because you as Rita said, the media are entirely painting Trump as a problem. You speak to average Australians out there and you actually have a discussion with them. Rita, you're going to be talking about Bill Maher's amazing Trump dinner and conversion. The coalition should have embraced Trump, not been scared of him. That's my point.
Yeah, well, I think Trump has done some great things, and I think especially like reining in government waste. That's an example where the coalition has taken up that position. The walk back around a few of the policy areas was very interesting.
Where's Jacinta Price? Every day she should be out there saying, we've discovered this waste, that waste, here's another 10 million, here's another 100 million.
Rowan,
where's the waste?
There is so much more scope in Australia to actually tackle this stuff than even America. The racial politics that we've had shoved down our throat in this country, that the Australians just rejected in a referendum, have you heard anything about that from the coalition? That could have been another plank to this fight.
NIA, the waste of money.